Hum-ba-da-dee-da-dum-ba-da-dum. Hum-ba-da-dum-be-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum-dee-da-dum. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Bum-bum. Oh, I love it! It is good to be back. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. Oh, look at the little dried ghast. Oh, he looks so sad. He looks really sad. Well, good thing the one the week he ended up getting is now nice and big and happy and healthy as a happy ghast. We're diving back into the world of Gyros today, my friends, where we have, as you may expect, a lot of work to do. And we need to get started as soon as possible. Now, I've been trying to do some thinking on what all I want to do in my Hobbit Hole house here. And there's a lot. There's a lot that I want to do, a lot that I need to do. Among the things that I need to do, I need to make it so that I have room for a mine. And I need to do that really soon. But I also want to do what I've been failing to do with the other bases that I've done. Every base that I've done on this world so far, even though there's only been 2, I have tried to make it so that there was room enough for doing an interior. Doing an interior complete with decorations and lighting and all the comforts of home, as the stream title goes. But I keep messing that up. I keep preparing for it, and then I keep not doing it, because I immediately get caught up in other stinking projects. Not this time. Not this time. We are going to focus this time. We are going to make things work the way I want them to work this time. And I've kind of got some ideas of what I want to do at this point. Like, one of the things I want to do is I want to have different rooms for different things, for different purposes, and all of them be both functional and decorative. Thank you for the rules, Leo. Hello, by the way. Glad you can make it to the stream, buddy. How you doing? You doing all right? I hope so. So, what I want to do, first and foremost, is I want to set up a room over here that I can use as a library in terms of decorative, and in terms of functionality, it'll be a buffer for an enchanting room. Now, I know, I've got fully enchanted gear. What do I need an enchanting room for? Well, I may have all the goodies and everything. I may have all the stuff fully enchanted and such, but look at how fast I go through my tools. My netherite hoe is already more than halfway broken. It's more than halfway to broken. My silk touch pick, this thing wears out fast. And I don't yet have an XP farm in this area. I am going to try to find a skeleton grinder or a skeleton spawner at some point, if I can, nearby, so that I can make myself an XP farm, but that will take a little bit of time. And even once we find it, I'll have to turn it into a grinder and make it so that I can do it passively. But until that time, my stuff is at risk of being broken. And if it breaks, it's gone. So I'll need somewhere to do at least basic enchanting of replacement tools in the event that I lose anything. Plus, let us consider, I have died on this world before. Haven't died in a long time, but I have died on this world before. I want to be ready for when, not if, when I die again. And part of being ready for dying in Minecraft is having the capacity to make replacement tools, including enchanting them. Even if enchanting by enchanting table is frustrating as all get out, and absolutely not my preferred means of getting my stuff powered up. We don't have a trading hall in this area, and it's going to be a little while before I build one. So, first things first, we're going to set up a space to make into our enchanting room, which is also going to be, in terms of aesthetics, the library. Now, I'm looking for oak wood. Do I have any more oak wood, regular oak wood? Nope. Okay, it's time to chop up some oak trees. That's part of why I was planting a whole bunch of them over here, because I want to make sure I have all that I need for that. I put my hoe away, and then I end up needing the wood. Oh, crud, we got a, we've got a beehive. Alright, well, I can fix that. I can fix that. Where's my campfire? There it is. When you've got bees buzzing about, they're cool. They're nice to watch. But you can't risk accidentally getting them mad, because if you do, they can poison you with those stings, and they will pursue you for a good while. Also, to answer your earlier question, Leo, I'm doing pretty good. I'm sorry I didn't answer right away. I was kind of on a spiel. I was kind of on a roll with what I was saying. Don't need that seed. I may have to go find a few trees I can chop down across the river. Or I could chop down some of the ones over here. But I need some oak wood. I definitely need oak wood. I know that for a fact. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Chopping down some trees, chopping up some oak. Gonna make it into a bunch of planks to use for my flooring. Okay, we got over a stack now. That's good. That's good. Supply is rebuilding. Wait a minute. Is there any wood in here? Only spruce. And a bit of dark oak. So not the kinds that I need. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I thought of something. Okay, nope, nothing in there. Oh well. Alright, let's see. First things first. Light. Let there be light. Make some slabs. Not a whole bunch, but enough that I can work with. Whoops. Planks! I'm kind of trying to bring this level down to be my library space. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not working. Hang on. I think we need to make it turn. Somehow, we've got to get this to turn. Now, I've had to do something like this before. I'm trying to remember how I did it. And it's not really coming to me. Alright, hang on. I may need to put this into some further consideration than I realized. I need to get away from here. I need to get all the mobs outside to despawn. All the monsters, I mean. And going up. Nope. Alright, gotta think. Gotta think, 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 gotta think, think, gotta think, think, gotta think, think, gotta think, think, I gotta think! How am I gonna do this? I think I know how to fix this problem. Except if I do that, that's gonna make the... I gotta move the parrots. Because I need to build up this space over here with some more dirt. Alright, give me a whole bunch of dirt. If I do that, then I won't have to do the turn. So my original idea for the library will work. Hello, Red Top. Hello, Red Top. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you are returning, but using a name I do not recognize. Which is not entirely uncommon. I've had that happen before. Many times. Hello, Marshmallow. I think he was kind of trying to give me a little bit of a, like a head pat. That's funny. That is funny. Alright. Gotta work on this. Gotta do this, and I gotta do it right. So, we can remove those bits. Oh, snap. It's better. Hmm. It is a little... possibly, Red Top. Sorry, I didn't see the message come in. It doesn't, like, pop up on my big screen when chat messages go out. Is anybody else kind of thrown off by the fact that you can't always see when there's rain? I mean, the sky doesn't change brightness anymore. It stays, it seems like the same amount of light. Throws me off a little bit. Anybody else ever have that problem with the new vibrant visual thing? Let me know if you do. If you don't, then hey, point to you. It's a PlayStation 4, my friend. And the vibrant visuals are part of vanilla. So the game is kind of adapted to it. Ah, I see, I see. Well, mine is actually a Pro, so that might have something to do with it. Not right this minute, but sometime later, I would be delighted. Right now, I'm kind of focusing in on my building project here. Yes, yes I have. Matter of fact, that's where I'm getting part of the inspiration for my house. The house that I'm working on right now, inspired by Hobbit Holes. You're building Erebor? Huh. Nice. As a fan of The Hobbit, both the book and the film, I salute you, sir. Not exactly a standard arrangement. I think I may have to lengthen this a little. Nice. Wait a minute. Erebor is the Lonely Mountain, isn't it? I'm confused. A mountain range around Erebor when Erebor is the Lonely Mountain? I'm so confused. Well, when and if I get the time, my friend, when and if I get the time, I would be happy to take a look. I will say I can't promise it'll be anytime soon. I am, unfortunately, a very busy bee. There we go. That makes it feel a little bit more like what I need. Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Hey, Wolf! Hey, Wolf! Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back to the channel, my dude. How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing good. I truly, truly do. A one, a two, a skidly diddly do. A one and a two and a bing dong. Yeah, this looks good. Alright. Time for the expansion. Oh, shoot. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Nice, Wolf! Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I myself am doing pretty good, too. Alright, so I'm gonna have to move the crop farm. That sucks. I liked what I had going for the crop farm. But the house must take priority at this point. Honestly, I think a part of me always knew that the crop farm I had made was going to be a temporary build. I just didn't know at the time that I was going to make a Hobbit Hole and need as much room as I do. Did some stuff that I needed to take care of in real life. Did some figuring of different things. Oh, and started work on my Hobbit Hole home. Yep, my house is a Hobbit Hole. For this region, I mean. So, honestly, out of everything, I'd say making the Hobbit Hole was the fun thing. Everything else was more or less kind of boring. Boring. But I'm in good mood now. Because Hobbit Hole! I like building houses in the Hobbit Hole style. It's really, really fun. And relatively simple. Your map? Oh, you mean the world that you're doing? Is that what you're talking about? The Minecraft world you're doing? Yeah. Logging into them every now and then is probably a good thing, even if you're not going to be doing much. Whoops. Yeah, I getcha. Oops. Yeah, free show, but need a little sleep too. I mean, hey, at least they're being patriotic, launching fireworks on the 4th, but good grief. Let people sleep. Okay, yeah, that'd be a little overboard. I'm being nice. That would actually be very overboard. You may wonder, why did I just punch that hole in the wall? I have my reasons, which you will know in time. Hello, Nofeek. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing alright. There we go. Blurp. Balubin. Caesar Badoman. The plan for the stream is to work on this, my new house. 'Tis a Hobbit Hole. Which means it isn't a nasty, wormy hole full of oozy smells. No, it's a Hobbit Hole. Which means good food, a warm hearth, and all the comforts of home. Yes, that was a direct quotation. A shameless one. I happen to have enjoyed those movies. Both for the movies and the story variation themselves, and for the music. Alright, I need to make a campfire. Hey, I actually got the recipe right. What the? Did it? It did. It completely negated my crafting it. Why am I crafting it by hand, you may ask? So that I make sure that it gets into at least one spot. I'm not sure how to answer that question. Honestly, I'm not sure how to answer that question. It's not exactly a question I like the idea of having to answer. Kind of unsettling to think about in any capacity. let's see here. I want to make a chair here. It's going to be an armchair in front of the fire. Is okay, my man. Is okay. But I want to make it a decently sized chair. So... that's too little. There we go. And I think I kind of want to face it out that way. Ooh. Fireflies. It's because I'm near the firefly bush. So they're actually able to spawn... well, I say spawn. They're actually able to appear in that room because it's so close to a firefly bush. There we go. Alright, let's see. Question. What does it take to make a chiseled bookshelf? Could I go ahead and... oh, I could go ahead and craft one. Ooh, I could... you know what? Let's make them. That's all I made? What? Oh, I'm crafting 10 at a time. And using up a whole bunch of planks in the process. Well, I'm not that worried about that. Oh, it's having to mix and match, that's why it's being weird. Okay. That explains it. That explains it. Actually, wait, put that back. This is gonna work out really good. Made a railway? Only a minecart railway. Nothing more detailed than that. Wait. Did that just destroy them? I think it did. I think that outright just... stop breaking them! Huh. I've done one that was about that long. I had to make one that long to connect my previous two bases, Winter Harbor and the Desert of Oasis. Yes, I called it that. Okay. I'm gonna need to get Silk Touch on my axe. I was hoping I would never have to do that, but I'm seeing that it will be necessary if I'm gonna be working with chiseled bookshelves. And bookshelves in general, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm trying now. I was trying to do them different from that, but I realize I need to go ahead and make them be not part of the wall. Because them being part of the wall just does not look right. I think it's because they've got different wood-type textures. I think that's the main reason. Yeah, that's what was throwing it off. Move the chair so it's more center with the fireplace, I guess. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And then I think we'll do another one over here once we get the flooring in. And there, I'll put a table here, and then another bookshelf across the table from that. Actually, let's make this bookshelf a little bit bigger. There we go. Just had an idea. We put a couple here in the wall. Then we put a table of some kind in front of it. It would look more like a desk. Yeah, we can make it look like there's a desk over here. I like that idea. I'm thinking a spruce desk. Wrong stair. That's the stair I want. Well, this would be a fairly good-sized library. Da da dum ba da. Da da dum ba dum. Do 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 dee do 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 dum. Why does it keep doing that? Oh my gosh. I hate it when it does that! Sometimes this game annoys me. There we go. Must be nighttime. Yep. Alright. Now then, got some birch chopped down. that is going to be the entrance to my enchanting room. I think. Wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's in the wrong spot for that. I was trying to center it with the desk, but I just realized that's not going to work. Because it would be too close to this, which would mean the two would interfere with each other. Unless... No, it would just interfere. And then we can hollow this out to be the enchanting room. And then center to each bookshelf. Actually, wait, that bookshelf's bigger. So not center. Because I still messed up. Still need to craft another 3 of these chisel bookshelves. No! Stupid buttons! Hey, Ryan. Glad to see you, pal. How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing good. I know I'm doing pretty good, despite getting a little irritated at some of the efforts I'm making here, only to have to change things up here and there. Working on my house. And as you can see, 'tis a Hobbit Hole. What the hey, yo, what? Did one of those guy's llamas get stuck in my house? If so, that's kind of funny. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, there's the other llama. That's where the other llama went. Okay. That's gonna be where I'm gonna put the chimney for my my library. It's not exactly a library, it's more of a lounge, an office all at once, I guess. It's kind of a mix of things. But I like it. Kind of a built-in desk. Hey there, Ellison. Good to see you. Glad you can make it, my friend. As always. Always happy to see people make it to the stream. Alright, let's see here. Bop, bop. Bop. Bop, boom. That's the extent of what I can do with that spot. So. Let's change things a little. Bum 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 ba da da da. Bum 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 bum. Almost thinking I might put the mine entrance over here, but I'm not sure. Let me think here. You know what? I do think that's what I'm going to end up doing there. Alright. Back to business. The business. Of providing myself all the comforts of home. What's that, Ellison? As if I don't have a guess. Spoiler alert, I do have a guess, and it's Chicken Jockey! Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I should have thought. Could they maybe add copper lanterns to Minecraft with the copper update that we're going to be getting? That way you can use copper for even more. Like, make it so that we can make copper lanterns that have a different aesthetic from the normal lanterns. That way, we have another avenue for using up our copper, of which we will have a ton by the time the update comes. And it can help provide a different aesthetic to our builds than regular iron lanterns. Just a thought. Mojang, if you're out there and you decide to do it, thank you very much. Hey, good to know you're still here, Leo. Thank you for letting me know about that. Alright, let me see here. What am I doing at this point? Going to get a refill on my water. I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the campfire. Enjoy the fireplace while I'm gone. Alright, water is refilled. And I see what you posted while I was gone, Ellison. That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm curious who you were saying you learned from. 'Cause I doubt it were me. If you got good skills, I doubt you got them from watching me. 'Cause I ain't that good. Well, I still say I'm not that good, but thank you. This is basically the best I can do at an armchair without them being part of the game. I do wish Minecraft that Mojang would add furniture to Minecraft besides just beds. Like tables, chairs, things like that would be nice. It'd be nice to have those things. Because then we'd have stuff we can actually sit in. Instead, we gotta rely on add-on developers figuring out a way to make that work. Which I will admit, that's not a bad thing. In fact, sometimes it is better that they be the ones to try to do that, because they come up with ways to do it that Mojang may not have considered trying to do. Oh. Well, snap. What's that, Ellison? You say, guess what? I ask what? This time I, once again, have a guess as to what... Yep, there it is! Chicken Jockey! I knew you were gonna do it. I just knew you were gonna do it again at some point. It was inevitable. Simply inevitable. So thank you for not disappointing me. Ow! There we go. Alright, so, plan for this room. There goes Ellison, phasing through the ground. Plan for this room is we're going to put bookshelves in these open gaps here. The enchanting table will go right there. And then over here, I'm probably going to put in some kind of storage for enchanted books and for regular books. In here, I'm going to fill these bookcases with book and quills. Basically written books. Might write down variations on some old fairy tales and such, so that some of them are actually worth sitting there, pulling out and reading if you're in the game and are waiting for something to process in another room or something. Because there's going to be other rooms in here, like a kitchen or possibly a mud room between the rest of the Hobbit Hole and the mines. I intend for this house to be both very much functional and very much stylish. At the very least, that's my plan. Whether or not I can actually make it work, I don't know, but we'll see. Look at all my wolves. And look at my 2 cats. Got a midnight cat, got a jelly cat. Got Ozzy the Ocelot, we got all our chickens. Babs, Bunty, and Ginger. Got Cloud and Wool. Our sheep. Got Techno and Ruben. And then we got Bessie and Bert. Bert and Bessie. Bessie and Bert. Bert and Bessie. At some point I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the new crop farm, because I've got to do another crop farm. We have got to have the crop farm. The crop farm is invaluable. I will say, this feels like really, really good progress here. I think up here on the mantle we'll put a painting and a flower pot with a nice flower in it. Over here, another flower pot. Put in a different flower or a tree, maybe. Maybe a little cherry tree. Yeah, a little cherry sapling. Again, I wish that Mojang would add in copper lanterns, proper copper lanterns, instead of us having to use big, bulky copper block type lanterns, because I don't much care for the idea of doing that. Want to see real quick, now that I stop and think about it. Can I make some of those lights? Great. Copper bulb. Copper bulb uses blaze rods? Yikes. Well, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna put this stuff back. I was taking out to take a glance at what recipes are available to us. So I'm still saying, can we get proper copper lanterns in the game? Basically like iron lanterns, but made with copper. Different aesthetic. I think that would be good. But as much as I wish I wasn't saying it, my friends, I think that's going to do it for this session. It has been a good session. We have made a good start on the comforts of home. Next summer I will probably work on... next summer I will probably work on some of the other comforts of home, like a kitchen. But we'll see. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And of course, make sure to smack the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you again for watching. I am Gyros1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!